Hey, what's up guys? Heads here from Infinity Loops, and today we're going to be checking out a little custom frame. Sometimes I like to pick these up when I see them. I always think it's cool to check out unique frames for whoops. I've always been a big fan of like 3D printed frames and carbon frames and stuff like that. This just so happens to be a carbon based frame, and it has cockroach 65 millimeter, I believe it's cockroach frame whoop ducts attached to the frame. It's by Fractal Engineering. If you have not heard of Fractal Engineering before, I will include a link to their store in the description down below, as well as much of the social media links as I can find for Yves. I believe I'm saying that right, and if I butchered it completely, with the magic of editing, his name is
Yves, aka Fractal FPV.
Perfect. I'll include all the links to their social medias and everything else down below in the description for you guys to check out if you're interested. I will also include a link of all of the parts I'm going to use to build this frame out down below in the description if you want to mimic the build that I'm going to be doing. I'm still waiting for the weather to cooperate a little bit, so I need to wait a little while, but hopefully by the time I'm done building this, I can go out and give it a flight outside, and then I will bring it in here to try a little in here, and I just kind of want to see how it handles different things. I'll give you some close-up shots of what the build looks like at the end of the video if you want to skip ahead to that. And again, I'll include all of the parts that I use down below. I just don't want to go through the whole build and all that because it's boring. I just want to fly it. So I'm going to skip that part. And we'll get this built up, we'll get it outside, and give her a rip.
I'll be your anything if you be the one to take me home. 'Cause right now everything makes me wanna leave this place and roam. Make me feel alive. Take my hand around, let me be the one. Let's just take the dive. Night's only begun, don't you think we're done? 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 Knew that it was true from the way you looked at me. Don't know what to do, what to say to make you leave with me. Make me feel alive. Take my hand around, let me be the one. Let's just take the dive. Night's only begun, don't you think we're done? Don't you think we're done? Don't you think we're done?
So after flying it, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. The weight comes in just a hair over 20 grams, and if I remember correctly, I believe the Mobula 6 does as well. So this, I think it handles a whole lot like the Mobula 6, although I would argue that this is a bit more durable. Could be wrong. I'm just on my first impression after flying. This is after flying it, and taken a lot of beatings. I flew it over concrete, I flew it over the hardwood floors, I flew it in the garage over the hard floors out here as well, just to really put it through its paces. And it can take a beating. And surprisingly, this TPU mount up front, I was a little weary of this when I put it on because it's very flexible and your camera doesn't stay too perfectly still, but I didn't do anything to it. I figured I would leave it as is, as it was meant to be, and see how it flew like that. And I like it. I didn't notice it at all, that it was in this little thin TPU mount. The TPU battery strap's really cool. I really like this. That was neat, being able to get it so tight to the quad and not really have to worry about your battery shifting. One thing I might suggest if I were gonna do this build again myself is maybe to put something tacky right here, maybe just a small little square of grip tape, or maybe even just some type of tacky like semi-solid adhesive, but so that when you slide your lipo in there, every now and then if you hit hard enough on the bottom or on the front, you might shift your battery forward or backward through those TPU straps. But short of that, unless you have a really hard crash, you're not really going to see too much battery movement. So that was nice as well. No issues with the flight controller becoming dislodged from the grommets in the screws there. No ducts have split so far. No screws have popped off. All of the TPU bits went together very easily once I actually found out where they were supposed to go. So I'll include a link to a assembly video that he did. It was a live stream long format, but he goes through an entire build of how to put one of these together, and no breakage so far. I'm going to keep flying it, and I think I'm going to tinker with the tune just a wee bit more. But short of that, I really do like the way this flies. I'm going to keep it assembled for a couple months, and I'll fly some more packs through it, and we may actually come and check back in with this one in a few months. We'll see. Links for everything will be down in the description. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves.